Hello everyone, Looney Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Friday, October 7th, and this is quite the doozy. This is the Pottinger Impress 200 VC Pro Multi-Baler by Kastor, parentheses, d-s-agrarservice. 43.86 megabytes to download. What is the slot count, Mr. Looney? It is 20 slots. Now, this is my third try at it because the first time I had this thing working all over the place, making bales like you wouldn't believe, baling grass, baling chaff, baling all kinds of stuff, and then my game crashed. Now, let's go through it first, and I'll just kind of explain a little bit about the mod first. You're going to find this under Tools and Balers. There it is. Now, as we go across, here it is, 120,200. Up to 125 to 180 centimeter bales, or wrapped bales only 125 or 150, 10 miles per hour. Working speed, that can be adjusted, shall we say. 250 horsepower required. Now look at the bottom, it has grass, chaff, chopped beets, straw, and hay. Yes. Oops, let's go back in there. Now notice this, it's a little bit glitchy in the store, and this is already worrying me. So we have BKT, Vertestein, Michelin, just the regular tire choices, and the foil color. You can choose the standard foil color. See, it's a little bit of a delay there. Yes. We can change the color of the, a delay again. Yeah, I'm not liking it. Design color is thus. So you can make that. Caution there, 5,000 and 3,000 for those two color changes. Right, so let's hop in for a moment. It is essentially, looks like just a regular baler, or a regular style type baler, and it instead of a pickup, it has a hopper. See that? Yes. Oh, and it does say it takes. Oh no, it doesn't take the silage additive. Now let's go have a look see over at the Buy Anything silo here. We can turn on the baler. Yes, the baler turns on, and as we go forward, I think it'll hold us to a miles per hour. However, like I said, that can be bypassed, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Automatic drop, yes or no. We can turn that on. Bale size R1 and R3, 125, 150, 180. The 180 sized bales will not wrap, just so you know, even if it's grass or whatsoever. So let's go to 150 because we'll show you the wrapping. And we have the reset bale counter. That's with the Vermeer pack, gives you that. If you don't have the Vermeer pack, then you won't get that option. Now, you can fill it anywhere. You can fill it under a silo. You can fill it with, by any means. You can tow it behind. Let's see here. We can set up, I'll show it to you, a forage harvester. We can pull out a forage harvester. If you hook up a forage harvester to it, it will unload into there and wrap chaff. But anyways, just to show you, let's start with grass. So there we go, grass. It's going to spit out the bale pretty fast with the bale. It's just like bam, bam. And there it is, wrapping it up. Very nice. Okay, so what next? How about chaff? There we go. It's going to turn off auto unload round bale. I thought I had turned Turn on automatic drop. There we go. So it will wrap a chaff bale, right? Neat, hey? That's the first time we've seen that. At least I think that's the first time we could wrap chaff or bale chaff all together. Right, so what else do we have? We have sugar beet cut. 5,500 liter bale. There it goes, like so. And it's cut sugar beet. And it's going to wrap that. Now, if we run down here and take a look, we have grass fermenting. Yes, it does take time to ferment now. We have chaff fermenting. Okay. And we have sugar beet cut fermenting. So you can turn all of these into silage by this method. So now what next? We got straw. Straw is not going to wrap. It's just going to make a straw bale. Like so. Let's see here. What else? Straw and hay. It's not going to wrap hay either. Right? Spit that out. Right, so we're back to grass. No. So now let's go to 180 centimeter bales. And we know the grass, straw, grass, it'll just spit out, but chaff. Ah, yes. That's where the problem was. It's not going to make a chaff bale at 180, and now it's stuck. So we're kind of stuck there. If I reset this, actually, it's what happened to me before. I'm going to crash my game. So don't set it to 180 if you're going to do chaff or beets, because it's going to want to make a bale and spit the bale out, and that's going to freeze or crash your game. Right. Okay, so now let's go back over. Let's buy another one because that one's toast. And if you reset it, I've tried resetting it and it's like, so there's a game crash alert going on here is what I'm really trying to say, because it's crashed twice and I've reset. So it's one of these things you got to be really careful with. Right, so this will hook directly up to a forage harvester like so. And if you have it, or if you are cutting chaff, corn, or whatever you are, make sure that it's not 180, 125 or 150 only, and you'll be okay. Right, so next, what's next? Oh, so if you want to fast farm, you're going to need, you're going to need the tool height for harvester control mod, and this is the tool height LH2. Buy one of those. Then you need a tool height for harvester, any one of these. And then you're going to need a weight. Because those things are really heavy, you're going to need something that's going to have this one and extra weights. And put your attacher on. Oops. Your 3-point link attach. And drawbar. Are you following me so far? Drawbar. There we go. Right, so we're gonna need, okay, let's get this out of the way. Can't use that. All right, so to set this all up, we're gonna have to attach those. Why did it put that like that? That's annoying. All right. Okay, let me set this up and I'll show you in a minute. All right, so we're all set up. So we have the tool height control header. We have the tool height control LH2. Make sure you have those two if you want to go fast. We have the schema with a 3-point link. You can use any weight that has a 3-point link, but you need some weight because this front end is really heavy. We have the drawbar attached to that, and then our baler attached to that. If we get in, you have all the little things in a row. We're going to unfold everything. X, unfold our pipe, and then we can go over to turn on our baler. Right, our baler's on, so let's see if we can go, if that's overriding our speed. Oh, it's sucking a lot of power. Well, we're going 11 miles an hour. I think that's... I picked a tractor with too low of a power. I was going faster with a much higher power tractor before. And I think we'll see when I turn this on. Yeah, it's going to really suck the power. However, it will demonstrate... Oh yeah, this is going really slow. It's sucking a lot of power. Hold on. All right, so we're back. No, this is very interesting. Anyways, we got the highly modified 4755 here working along, and it easily goes up to the 11 miles per hour. It's odd though that I had a grass pickup, and it was going as fast as I possibly could go, which was interesting that this doesn't. But the grass setup was. So, but anyways, we could set a worker off and he will make chaff bales all by themselves, going along like so, very happily, as a matter of fact. And I think, well, part of the crashing issue, I think, is something well, take a look at this. If we go into our counts, take a look at the right side statistics under bales produced. There's a big fat 0 there. And we have quite obviously produced a number of bales already, not even counting the ones over there, the straw bales that we had over. Come on, let's go. Way you go, slowpoke. These bales over here, like these. Now haven't made an enormous amount, but the first time I was testing this, I must have made at least 300 bales. Plus, because I had grass being picked up and mowed and baled. I was baling straw. I was baling chaff. I had the wrappers going, and then I just started baling them straight. The grass bales just straight at a hunt, just spitting them out without wrapping them. Yeah, and there was a lot of bales all over the place, and it still read 0 bales produced. So, if I think the crashing issue was very much linked to trying to produce a 180 centimeter bale with chaff. And then when I reset it, it just instantly gave me the blue screen. So, Yes, a couple of ideas. I don't. If it crashes again, I don't want to do too much. Unfortunately, I would love to show you auger wagon. You could use an auger wagon to continuously fill this. You can use an auger itself or belt system. We have belt systems like I will show you belt systems. We have some modified belt systems that will put anything in there. We have some augers that will transfer various items. We have the base game belt systems that you can use to load chaff into here, or straw, or grass, or whatsoever you like to load. It is quite an interesting piece of machinery. I'm not exactly sure. I think the crashing issue is just don't use the 180 centimeter bale size. I think that could be the predominant problem. You can park it underneath a silo and sit there and make bales, filling it up with from your silo. It's quite an interesting piece of machinery, something that really does deserve a little bit more time than I've spent, quite an enormous amount of time. Whoops. Trying to, and I had it all set up too for the first one, and it probably took me a couple hours. But anyways, just be careful with it. Save your game before you buy this. Save your game before you use it. Save your game while you're using it. Just save it everywhere so that you don't lose some precious, or save it game before you, I don't know, it's quite possibly going to crash your game, unfortunately. But there you have it. That's the Pottinger Impress 200 VC Pro Multi-Baler by Kastor, d-s-agrarservice, 43.86 megabytes to download. What did I say it was? Oh, I forgot. The 17 slots, something like that. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm Lonely Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.